In the last 3 months, I've made just under $100,000 from Upwork, and most of the client work I'm completely outsourcing, completely for free and easily using Twin. So in this video today, I'm going to show you a live example of what I do when I close a client on Upwork, and I'm going to show you the entire process of what it takes to actually just get all of the work done using one application called Twin. And to be honest, it's super easy, and I literally just have to type a few things. It's literally that easy. So in this example, I charged this client $1,800, and it's for a pretty simple build. All I'm doing is we're basically automating some of their like accounting and invoicing. Here's like a basic kind of process flow chart that you can see. And you can also get a breakdown of the hours that I'm really putting into it, but I'm not actually doing this many hours. It's really just, Twin doing 90% of the work, to be honest. And this is the kind of like flow. So all I'm gonna do is I'm literally going to head over to Twin, and I've actually already done it in Twin, but I'll start up a new workspace so you can see, and I can say I closed a client for $1,800. Please look at the SOW I sent the client and get context on what we are building. I can drop it in here. Now, and let me just go ahead and click it so it can go through it. But just for context, what I usually like to do is I'll put all of the transcripts of the calls that I've had with the client, and I'll also put every single message that I've had with the client, every piece of context. I just dump everything into Twin all at once, and then it has even more context. I mean, it literally has as much context as I have, and then from there it can go ahead and essentially make its best decision on what to do, how to build it, what the best practices are, and how to do it efficiently with my credits, essentially. So yeah, as you can see, it's looking at the SOW, and you can see that it's an invoice automation. It has a breakdown of what the workflow is, what we need, and so on, and the 4 things that we actually need from the client before we get started. Now, in this example, I already have these things. I could also ask Twin to just make me an onboarding documentation as well. So I could say, for example, I could jump into make me a onboarding document that I would need to collect the information needed for this project. And then I could also just drop that in as an SOW as well to a separate chat. And what I would suggest that you do is keep this all inside of one workspace, but just with different agents. It will just, make your life a little bit easier. And then from there, all I'm going to do is literally just provide one by one each of the things that Twin needs essentially for it to be done with this automation. So it needs things like, Google Sheets, Google Drive, it needs an API key, and I can just provide all of that because the client's already provided it. And then you can actually look on the right-hand side here and see all of the different things that are happening. You can see if it's setting up a trigger, which obviously in this case it's not, the instructions of how it will work, and also all of the runs, which obviously haven't happened yet, but you'll be able to see every single run that will happen with this. And it's quite simple. That's all I'm actually doing for this project. Like every single time I close a client, I just take the work, put it into Twin, and let Twin figure it out. And then now, because obviously with Twin, you can also use its API, and you can, in the future, deploy your applications online. This means that everything won't just stay inside of Twin now, and we can actually charge real money and charge real clients value essentially for the work that we're doing, which is really cool. Now, currently that deploy feature isn't out yet, but it will be coming out maybe this month. But to be honest, I'm closing so many clients on Upwork, and I'm kind of doing this on purpose to kind of show you the value of Twin. Literally every single time I get a client, I see if I can just fully automate the entire thing through Twin. And these are some of the clients are, $12,000, $1,800. You can obviously watch the YouTube channel and you can see some other examples of automations I've built. But the bigger I get, the more I'm trying to get bigger and bigger. And hopefully I'm going to be able to automate, a 6-figure job just through Twin. And we'll see how that goes. So I can't wait to make videos like that for you guys. But I'll see you in the next video.